This is 7 National News, and in our top story, in a speech concluding the UAE Cabinet Retreat, UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, asserted that the UAE government and people are one work team. The government benefits from the citizens' ideas and all contribute to improving services in accordance with the unified vision of President His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan to place the UAE in the lead in all areas. He added on the second day of the ministerial retreat, which was dedicated to discuss all the ideas that were received from the development of the medical sector in the country, that the health of our citizens is not measured by any cost, and that any treatment, wherever it is found, is a right for them. Chairing the second day's session of the Cabinet on Monday, Sheikh Mohammed said government's doors will remain open 365 days a year for all the public's ideas, comments and suggestions. He stated that the government has benefited from thousands of ideas received through a UAE brainstorming campaign. Highlighting the importance of medical services, Sheikh Mohammed said the delivery of better medical services is joint work between the federal and local governments and the private sector. Sheikh Mohammed also thanked the UAE people for their ideas and suggestions, which contributed to making the Cabinet Retreat successful. He went on to thank entries and participations from sisterly countries, some of which had been taken into consideration. As of January 1, 2014, Emiratis will be able to travel to the United Kingdom with an electronic visa waiver document, which allows them to visit the country for up to 6 months without a visa. According to local report, the introduction of the service will allow Emiratis to apply for an EVW online and free of charge without having to go to a visa application centre or hand in passports prior to travel. Emirati citizens can complete their EVW online at least 48 hours before departure and present a printed copy on departure and again on arrival in the UK. UAE passport holders wishing to work, study or visit the UK for longer than 6 months must obtain a visa and cannot travel on an EVW document. The UK is the second most visited destination by residents of the UAE, with the number of visits doubling in the last 10 years. As the UAE remains Hong Kong's largest export market in the Middle East, the Hong Kong Trade Development Council, the global marketing arm for Hong Kong-based manufacturers, traders and service providers, has announced it will host the first edition of Hong Kong Lifestyle Expo to further boost the business ties between the two countries. Over 60 selected companies from Hong Kong will be featured at the exhibition, showcasing an array of products aimed at providing total sourcing solutions from Asia to the enterprises in Gulf countries, ranging from consumer electronics, electrical appliances, textiles, fashion accessories, as well as food and beverages. The HK Lifestyle Expo is aimed at catering to not only importers and distributors, but also to mass retailers as well. In addition to the exhibition, Small Order Zone, developed by HK TDC, will also be staged for the first time in Dubai, where buyers can place an order of 50 to 100 pieces in support of participants to expand their businesses while staying competitive. The first edition of the Expo is set to begin on December 11th till the 12th at the Conrad, Dubai. According to Perry Funk, Regional Director of Middle East and African Markets at HKTDC, before organising this event in Dubai, HK Lifestyle Expos have recorded success in promoting trade between companies from southern China and emerging markets such as Budapest, Hungary, Mumbai and Warsaw, to name a few.
The Lifestyle Expo Hong Kong is the first event the Hong Kong Trade Development Council organized in Dubai to showcase the high quality and trendy Hong Kong products. And the major objective is to share those high quality Hong Kong products to the trade buyers so that they can enjoy the higher quality products from Hong Kong. Especially, we know that in the recent year, the living standards of the local population and expatriate population in the UAE has increased a lot. And given the recent opportunity of winning the World Expo in 2020, the Hong Kong Trade Development believes that there are tremendous business opportunities for our Hong Kong exporters and manufacturers of those high quality and trendy lifestyle products to be export to the UAE market.
A growing number of tourists and visitors in the UAE continue to flout legal and moral codes of conduct on a regular basis, citing ignorance of law as an excuse. According to 999 magazine, the official monthly magazine of the UAE's Ministry of Interior, ignorance of the law is no defence. It is an internationally followed legal principle holding that a person who is unaware of a law may not escape liability for violating that law merely because he or she was unaware of its content. The magazine lists 10 most common blunders that are knowingly or unknowingly committed by tourists and visitors, which include drink driving, sunbathing in very skimpy clothing, public displays of affection, and wearing disrespectful clothing. The magazine also suggests a guide to how not to fall foul of local laws. Lieutenant Colonel Awad Saleh Al-Kindi, Editor-in-Chief of 999, has advised visitors on the need to remain respectful of others' rights and freedoms at all times. Residents and tourists are spoiled for choice for New Year fireworks on December 31, with Burj Khalifa, Burj Al Arab, the Palm Jumeirah and Atlantis the Palm offering scenic backdrops of what could be the world's largest fireworks display. According to local reports, some 450,000 colourful fireworks, choreographed for 6 minutes across the Palm Jumeirah and the islands of the world, aim to break the Guinness World Record for largest fireworks display, currently held by Kuwait. The attempt will cover a distance of 99.4 kilometres of seafront, which can be seen from vantage points across the city. According to Hilal Said Al-Marri, Director General of Dubai's Department of Tourism and Commerce Marketing, the celebrations will mark the end of a momentous year for Dubai, stressing that the highlight of the occasion was Dubai's win in hosting World Expo 2020. And finally in the bulletin, with Dubai recently appointed as the host of 2020 Expo, the buzz around the Emirate is set to continue with the unveiling of the Dubai Tour, which will be the first important new race in the 2014 international racing calendar. The event is being organised by Dubai Sports Council in partnership with the RCS Sport and will run from the 5th of February to the 8th of February 2014. It will include 4 stages run around some of Dubai's most iconic landmarks and includes a grueling mountain stage that will go outside the city and through the desert to finish in Hatta, with every stage starting from the Dubai World Trade Center. Competing on Dubai's roads will be 16 teams, each with 8 riders, made up from 11 UCI Pro teams. The first 3 teams classified in the UCI Asia Tour 2013 are the United Arab Emirates national team and the Dubai Skydive team. Some of the greatest cycling champions have already announced their availability to participate, including reigning world champion Alberto Rui Costa, the British King of Sprints Mark Cavendish, and Swiss rider Fabian Cancellara. Mr. Saib Hareb, chairman of the Dubai Tour High Committee, told journalists at the announcement that the inaugural Dubai Tour 2014 will put the spotlight on Dubai as a hub for important international sporting events, and they're looking forward to a dramatic and an exciting race. Mr. Lorenzo Giorgetti, the RCS Sports Commercial Director, added that with less than 60 days away from the start of the first edition of Dubai Tour, the organisers are sure that this unique event will be widely appreciated at an international level.
As RCS Sport, we are honoured and proud to organise, support and advise the introduction in UAE of cycling, which is the most historical and fast-growing sport discipline in the world. As RCS Media Group, our parent company, and our extensive international media network since January 4, 2013, when we organized here in Dubai the inauguration of a cycling circuit at Baba Shams, we are supporting the awareness and promotion of Dubai Tour, which is the most important novelty of 2014 edition of the UCI calendar. Since more than 100 years, our company produced one of the 2 most important cycling events in the world, which represent in Italy an historical part of our DNA and culture, as it helped to create a sense of belongingness and proudness for the entire country. The city, its citizens, the building, their houses will be the stadium which will see the best riders of the world challenging and competing to win the first edition of the Dubai Tour in front of the most prestigious icon of Dubai, the Burj Khalifa.